I just wanted to get on here and do kind of my usual blabbering type video. Just talk. Just stuff. First I want to say welcome to my channel to a whole lot of new people. Thanks to a couple of people I subscribe to doing Friends Day type videos which I think is really neat, where you just leave in the comments your description of your channel and go sub each other and become friends. So I've got a few more people. My channel is not really exciting, as you can see. I just kind of get on here and talk like I would if we were having coffee. But anyway, I wanted just to do I want to do a medical type update on myself, and also say that Sarah's doing really, really good in school. Today's her third day, so she hadn't wanted to quit yet. But as some of the newer people may not know, I have a daughter who has Asperger's and other issues, which is high functioning autism. And I have homeschooled for the last 4 years, and she really, really wanted to start 7th grade. So we had academic and psychological testing and all that stuff done. And thus far, she is not stressed to the point to where she needs medication, her emergency meds for her anxiety. No phone calls from the school or anything, which is great. Sorry. I don't know. I think she borrowed my tripod, and I don't know where it is. Or too lazy to go in her room and find it. But anyway, but she's doing really, really good. Of course, homework and she's not bored with it yet. Everything's still really new. So, but I'm really proud of her. But if things get too difficult, or whatever, because she's in all regular classes, IQ-wise, she fit right into 7th grade, except for in math. So that's her only resource class. As things get harder, they may change later on. I did my best homeschooling with what I had, what I could find, online books, and etc. So I guess I've been doing pretty good, since her IQ's right there where it should be for her age, and above in certain areas, which of course is very typical for Asperger's children, people in general. But anyway, okay, so that's her. I do need tomorrow I need to go by our doctor's office, her gym class. She needs a note because she has a back issue that she is under the care. Of course, she just goes once a year to Scottish Rite Children's Orthopedic Hospital in Dallas. I'm not even going to try to say it, what she has, but it causes her pain at times. It depends on, she knows her limitations. It depends on her movements. For example, running, bouncing, things like that, she can do only at a minimum, because after a while it starts, her back really gives her problems. She's on prescription medication for that. Which is just naproxen, but it's prescription strength, which works really well. I hate when it gets severe. They usually give her a limited, thank goodness, amount of narcotic pain medication. I absolutely hate giving that to her because it makes her so groggy, and it messes with her head. Although she's a big girl, she's as big as an adult, at 12. Still, because she doesn't take that type of medication on a regular basis, it messes with her, and I hate, plus the side effects, the constipation, nausea, all that stuff. Sarah, for some reason, she's one of these people who, it doesn't matter what she takes, she will have a side effect from it. If it's just regular Tylenol, if she takes it 2 or 3 days in a row, for, like on a scheduled basis, every 6 to 8 hours, whatever, for her back or whatever. She'll get like headaches and, rebound type headache type thing, which I have actually gotten headaches before being inpatient for pain control for my heart from having morphine or whatever they give me. It's a lot of times it gives me a headache, and you would think they're giving me morphine, for God's sake. That's pretty strong, or even stronger stuff, and I have to take Tylenol with it because I get a headache and that makes no sense, but it's just the way it works in your body. But anyway, I hate her having to take that. Also, my last doctor's appointment was with a new doctor. The doctors that I go to, if you're around Arkansas, East Texas, certain parts of Oklahoma, AHEC is who it is. You'll know what I'm talking about. They work with UAMS through Little Rock. We're in between Little Rock and Dallas. Where I live is pretty much on the Arkansas-Oklahoma line, 25-ish miles from the line. And so they have residents, and they're there for their 3 years, and then they go on to either open their own practice or stay local or do whatever they want to do. Well, my doctor graduated in July or June. So July, we got a new doctor, and we went and saw him. He sees Sarah as well, because she's already, puberty. Yes, she's still going through it, but she's already basically grown in body, not in mind because she is just 12. But physically, she can be treated as an adult because of her weight and her height. She's still short. It depends on the day, though. She's like 2 inches up and down. I don't know what the deal is. She's stuck between 5'2" and 5'4". So, does that make any sense? But anyway, she likes him. Usually, she doesn't like male doctors. She liked our last doctor really well because he didn't talk like a doctor. You know what I mean? Especially to her. Because you have to get eye to eye with her in conversation for her to be comfortable. And she's usually not comfortable with men, which a lot of girls aren't. I don't really particularly like male doctors, but I'm to the point to where I just don't care. As long as they listen to me and aren't jerks, and blow me off. I cannot stand that. I used to be real timid, and I still am in most situations. But you have to be assertive in your medical care. If they're not doing something, you need to let them know, look, this is the issue, and I've been having this issue. You need to research, talk to someone higher than you, whatever, and help me fix it. You have to do that. You have to be proactive in your health, especially when you have chronic conditions. If you'd like to know the chronic conditions I have a couple videos up, maybe just one, I don't really remember, in a playlist called Health Issues or something. I'm not real sure. But anyway, so we saw him a few weeks ago, and just as a hi, how are you checkup kind of thing, plus a couple of subscriptions. They have to be in the state of Texas. Any controlled substance, they can write you a refill for 3 months, but once that refill is up, you have to take a paper with ink, handwriting, to the pharmacy. They can't just call them in. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but it is here. So I had to do that, and I always have my A1C checked and all that every 3 to 4 months anyway. So I talked to him about the MS/fibro/weird stuff that I've been experiencing over the last year and a half. The nerve medication that they give me for my neuropathy, which I just have minor from diabetes. They gave me a new one a few months ago because I can't take Lyrica. It will numb my legs. Literally, I cannot move my legs. It's the weirdest thing. So they gave me another one, but gabapentin. It's same type, but totally different dosage. And it's really helped with my hands and my fingers and my arms falling asleep and going numb. But I still experience that, as well as balance issues. Sometimes I'll have to use my cane just to keep my balance. I run into, and these, I call them flare-ups. I don't know, episodes. I don't know what else to call them, because everything will happen and it will stay that way. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with some stuff. Anyway, they will happen for a couple of weeks or so, and then they'll kind of go away or get a lot better. And it does that every few months. So, or every couple of months, I guess. So I call them flare-ups. I don't know what it is. And they've, my last doctor said, well, we'll get it checked out. I can't have an MRI, which is usually how they check for MS, if that's what it is. Also, I already have chronic lower back pain and chest-related issues due to a heart defect and other stuff. It's really complicated, but I have a lot of leg pain, limb pain during these episodes. And so I was looking up symptoms, of course, and speaking to people, and they're like, ask your doctor, check for this, for this. Well, I have metal in my body. I have a defibrillator pacer, plus from open heart, I've got the wiring where they wire your ribs back together, basically. So I can't have an MRI, which is how they would check for, that's the first way they would check for MS. So I would have to have a spinal tap. But the point I'm getting to, and it's already 12 minutes, I apologize. I blabber a lot. Is he's sending me Wednesday. I have my first appointment for physical therapy. I also have right elbow issues. It's like tennis elbow symptoms, but I don't like sit at the computer and do stuff. I do everything on my phone, my tablet, or my phone. So I don't know where that's coming from, and that comes and goes as well. But yeah, so Wednesday I start physical therapy, and I thought maybe I would have the physical therapy during a flare or something, which makes more sense, because then they could see the balance issues of vertigo also, and other things, the weakness kind of stuff. But whatever. So tomorrow's going to be busy. Sarah's just going to be at school for a couple of hours. She has to go to the dentist. Then she has, I'm sorry, she has her OT and speech therapy. Oh, by the way, minus today, she took her lunch. As I've mentioned before, she has sensory issues, and there's a lot of textures and a lot of food that she won't even try. But when she does try, she just can't handle and has to spit it out. They work with her during speech therapy with that. She has been eating, she ate breakfast at home the last couple mornings, but she's been eating lunch at school. Excuse me. She's had lasagna, which she has had mine before, but this has meat in it, and I love meat in my lasagna, but she will not eat ground beef unless it has, very complicated. It has to be a certain way. But anyway, she ate it with no problem, which is amazing. Today's enchilada day, and she doesn't even want to attempt it, and I don't blame her, because come on. But I have heard that the school system here, their food is pretty decent. And looking at the menus, it's not like chicken nuggets and fish sticks every single day like it was when she went to Pleasant Grove and outside Texarkana. But anyway, okay, this is 15 minutes, so I'm going to go. She did take her lunch today, is the point I was trying to make. But tomorrow's going to be busy. Oh, yeah, I was saying, I never finish have you noticed that? My regulars understand. I never finish. I will start something and not finish it. What I was saying was, we have dentist, we have her therapy, we have my physical therapy afterwards, and I have to go pick up a note from the doctor for her back for gym. Yeah, so tomorrow, and I will not be able to do any of that if child support does not come in, because I have there's like 46 cents in my account and almost on fumes. So, and I take her and pick her up from school, so yeah, I'm not going to make 25 miles, 50-mile round trip with no gas. So pray that comes in early, like today. I haven't checked my bank account. But it's usually Wednesdays. Just pray it doesn't come in later. Once in a while it does, and it comes in on Thursdays. But anyway, once again, I want to thank and welcome every single one of my new subscribers. I appreciate it. I will make a video for some of you guys. Some of you guys are so freaking creative. It's not even funny, and I want to be, but I have no talent whatsoever. So I think I'm going to learn a lot from you guys. And I love watching the haul videos. I don't care if you go to 7-Eleven to get a snack. I want to see it. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again soon. God bless. Bye.